In the top stories, CMO makes presentation to educators on hand, foot and mouth disease, girls to be awarded in commemoration of International Day of the Girl Child, and calls made for second fire station to be built on Nevis. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Get the protection needed for your eyes only at Quartz Optical. Trade in and save up to 35% off your lens purchase, plus a free eye exam. Payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Book your appointment today online at www.quartzoptical.com. For your eyes only. Trade in your old glasses and save up to 35% off your lenses only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. In an effort to raise awareness about the highly contagious hand, foot and mouth disease, Chief Medical Officer CMO Dr. Hazel Laws made a presentation to school principals and education officials on Tuesday. The CMO was invited as a means of providing critical information that would help curb the spread of the virus, which presented itself locally over the past few weeks, especially as schools are high-risk areas as far as the spread of such diseases.
Good hygiene is the best protection against hand, foot and mouth disease. So each school, you need to reevaluate your infection prevention control measures and make a determination as to what you need to improve on, such that your school will be doing its part in terms of reducing the spread of this highly infectious disease.
The Chief Medical Officer explained that prevention and control measures implemented at the school level would be most effective in stopping the spread. Prevention methods highlighted by Dr. Laws included frequent clearing of high-touch areas, no sharing of toys, washing hands thoroughly and frequently throughout the day, avoiding sharing cups and eating utensils, teaching children about cough etiquette as well as disposal of tissues. Chief Education Officer Mr. Francil Morris said the awareness exercise was timely and critical as the ministry continues to seek to keep school spaces healthy and safe. As the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis joins the global celebration of girls on International Day of the Girl Child, students here will be awarded by the Department of Gender Affairs. While the day is observed on October 11th, the department will recognize 18 girls from public primary schools across St. Kitts over a week's span. The first presentation was made on Monday at the Newtown Ground Primary School, where 10-year-old Faith Francis was selected by her school as a girl who exhibits respect, compassion, discipline, kindness, and exemplary attitude and positive behavior. She is also the public relations officer of the school's student council and is involved in extracurricular activities, which was one factor in her selection. In presenting the award to the 5th grade student, Gender Officer Cassandra Bedford encouraged Faith to continue being excellent.
We would like to encourage our young girl, this young girl specifically, and others, to continue being excellent and striving towards their goals. It is our duty to listen when girls speak and to use our own voices to support and protect them. So whether that means ensuring girls and their representatives are including in decision-making spaces, increasing their digital access, encouraging and creating opportunities for girls, as well as to encourage them and allow them to have conversations that affect themselves. Girls' voices must be heard and listened to.
The department is scheduled to visit the Irishtown Primary School on Wednesday and the Kalan Primary, Dateby Primary and Bronte Welsh Primary Schools on Friday. The theme for this year's International Day of the Girl Child is Our Time is Now, Our Rights, Our Future. Following an incident in which 2 persons perished in a fire on Nevis recently, calls have been made to build another fire station on the island. During ZIZ Radio's program Fire Talk on Tuesday, Fire Substation Officer Timothy Martin explained that Nevis currently has 2 functioning fire stations, which are located in Charlestown and at the Vance Amory Airport. He made mention of a structure in Newcastle that is adjoined to the police station that needs to be outfitted with a fire truck and fire officers.
There is an existing structure over at Newcastle that is adjoined to the Newcastle police station. However, we are trying to procure an appliance to outfit that station, and that should be done in short order, and also to get the relative officers to outfit that station. So that is something that Nevis could look forward to in the future. But for now, the fire station in Charlestown deals with the whole island of Nevis.
A caller to the program stated that this is not enough and another fire station needs to be built to assist the Charlestown fire station.
In addition to the appliance and station at Newcastle that you're looking at, I think it's saying that we all look at an outstation at Gingerland as well and have it fitted out. Right. I think now is the time to start looking in those things so that you have proper coverage throughout the whole island and not just depend on Charlestown alone for that coverage.
Fire Substation Officer Rommel Williams agreed with the caller, noting that an additional fire station in Gingerland would alleviate some of the stress on the Charlestown station.
Well, I believe all of those would have been proposed. I think the authorities are aware of, the one station in Charlestown just is not enough to service the entire country. Really the entire island, which is why Newcastle would have been built, and I believe that Gingerland would have been proposed. So I hope in the not too distant future we would have a station in Gingerland, so we could have the appropriate districts and each station respond accordingly in their districts, to minimize the stress on the one station in Charlestown.
On the time frame.
Right.
Fire Substation Officer Rommel Williams. Road repair work to the Newtown Bay Road will commence shortly. In a release from the Ministry of Public Works on Tuesday, it said that the road works would be done in the vicinity of Alfredo's and the Craft House. According to a Public Works official, the flow of traffic would be deterred. Vehicles heading towards the traffic lights can only turn right. Traffic coming from the opposite direction, that is from Bird Rock along the Bay Road, would be directed to the right. The roadworks include milling of the existing asphalt, replacing base material, and replacing fresh asphalt. Parking will not be allowed until the work is complete. Persons needing to go to Sol gas station's bulkhead and Sun Island clothing will be allowed access. The works will commence on Monday 17th and is expected to be completed by Wednesday, October 26th. After the break, Reach for Recovery hosts breast screening and International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction to be observed with a week of activities. Stay with us.
Elevate your experience with Flow's fiber-fast internet and mobile combined. Enjoy double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines. Plus up to 35 megabits per second home internet speed at the best rate, giving you the best value to stay connected. I think our Flow mobile is elevated.
You think?
An elevated experience starts with Flow at home, powering double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines at the best rate. Visit a Flow store to sign up today.
Mommy, where did you get all these groceries from?
When my mom was a child, my grandma was only able to provide just what they needed. When my mom got older, she was then able to provide what they needed and some. But now, with FlexPay, I am able to get everything we need and lots more with cashback.
Wow, Mom, I hope this never ends.
For the last 25 years, SL Hospital's Company Limited has given customers millions in cashback for free groceries with every hire purchase in their never-ending cashback.
Welcome back. Reach for Recovery Breast Cancer Support Group partnered with Dr. Rohan Narayani and Prime Health Medical to host its annual free breast cancer screening event on Tuesday. The event was hosted as part of the support group's activities for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Group member Sandra Laws spoke of what was expected at the day's event.
We expect, early detection is what we are looking at. Early detection save lives. So if from screening and we see anything suspicious, then we refer you to our health practitioners, Dr. Hodge or Dr. Clark, where we are hoping that we don't have any diagnosis in this screening.
Member Juliet Queely said while there were some men who got tested, more men are encouraged to do so.
We get not enough, but quite a few men passing through. We realize that a lot of men don't realize that men get breast cancer too. They have the tissue, so therefore they're open to getting breast cancer. So we encourage and we push for it. We even have pins that's double-sided where we have pink and blue because men do get breast cancer too.
As part of activities for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, members of the group attended a church service on Sunday. Other activities include the annual Learn at Lunch event and the Survivors Bus Cruise. International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction, IDDRR, is being celebrated this week with activities organized by the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. The activities run from Saturday, October 8th until Friday 14th and include a storytelling composition to recount a tropical cyclone, IDDRR giveaways and a t-shirt day, and ends with karaoke night at 6 p.m. at NEMA headquarters in Limekiln. On Saturday there was a church service and on Sunday there was a social media photo post. As part of the lead-up to the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's 40th anniversary celebrations in 2023, the bank is inviting member countries of the currency union to participate in a stamp design competition. In a press release issued on Friday, ECCB said that the stamp design competition entries will be judged in 3 age categories: 5 to 11, 12 to 17, and 18 and over. Entrants may choose to depict an individual or a group of people, as well as any major achievement or development they consider to be instrumental to the legacy of the ECCB. The release also stated that entrants may also choose to illustrate the ECCB's record of excellence and forward-looking vision. Interested candidates should submit their entries to efapc@eccb-centralbank.org with the subject line 40th Anniversary Stamp Design Competition. The submission deadline for all entries is the 25th of October 2022. St. Kitts and Nevis are nominated for several categories as part of Carib Journal's Traveler's Choice Awards 2022. St. Kitts has been nominated for Best Caribbean Hiking Destination, Cockleshell Beach has been nominated for Best Beach in the Caribbean, and Port Zante for Best Cruise Port. Nevis has been nominated for Best Caribbean Villa Destination, and Montpelier Plantation and Beach Nevis has been nominated for Best Boutique Hotel in the Caribbean. Jointly, both Park Hyatt St. Kitts and Four Seasons Resort Nevis are nominated for Best Luxury Hotel in the Caribbean. Both St. Kitts and Nevis are nominated for Best Caribbean Honeymoon Destination. Nominations have also been made for Reggae Beach in St. Kitts and Sunshines in Nevis for Best Beach Bar in the Caribbean. The St. Kitts Tourism Authority is inviting the public to vote on caribjournal.com between now and October 19th. Coming up in regional news, Haitians protest against government's call for foreign forces. The details